Welcome back to ABL Crossover. For our next game, we head to MABA Stadium, home of the Westports Malaysia Dragons, as they face the Indonesia Warriors for the second time this week. The Dragons trying to split the doubleheader after losing a tight one on the road on Tuesday, but the Warriors would have other ideas. Moala Tautua draws first blood right off the opening tip with this tough catch and finish.
All day long, they've got to make those passes count, and that's a fantastic play.
Sealand hesitated for the money shot.
Edwards puts it up, swoosh! Nice interplay.
The Dragons once again jumping out to an early lead behind their sharpshooters, with Cedric Bozeman and John Ng hitting their outside shots.
Outside back to Ng puts up the three.
Superb shot. That's why he got money shot.
Guga gets in on the action with a three of his own as the Dragons increase their lead to 7.
John Smith Jr. driving in. Lovely behind the back pass to Thomas. That was one of the better plays.
Bozeman with another tray, and the Dragons take a 22-17 lead after 1 quarter of play. The Dragons keep the pressure on in the second quarter as they begin to increase their lead.
Look at that number, 64% field goals.
Then Lo Shifai makes it a double-digit lead after this uncontested corner 3.
Technique, that gets the crowd off their feet.
The Dragons lead by as much as 16 in the second quarter, much like their previous meeting on the road. But a late 3 by Ronaldo Sitepu, then a fast break finish by Richard Smith cuts the lead back down to single digits as the Dragons go into halftime up 45-36.
Yeah, I must say we're a little bit scrappy this time. I don't know, the reason is probably jittery coming home for the first time. So that's what we're going to do. We'll try to talk to the team shortly, try to get them more organized, and hopefully the second half will be better.
Well, we just got to shoot with confidence. I think the effort's there right now. We've had some open looks. We've got to be able to knock those down. We've also got to get into a flow. There's been a lot of free throws or fouls on both sides, so we need to be able to get into a better flow and just knock down those open shots with confidence.
Second half action, and the Warriors start to close the gap behind back-to-back threes by Wisang and Sitepu, and they quickly cut the lead back down to 3 early in the second half.
Support from Sitepu outside, but well stolen from Guga. Guga on the break. Guga drives in, out to Edwards. Edwards puts up a delightful layup.
Then John Smith finishes this fast break,
Too easy.
then hits one from beyond the arc to give the Warriors their first lead.
Puts up the 3 with some style.
Tied at 56, and Chris Daniels comes up with a nice steal, and he finishes it on the other end. Another turnover by the Dragons leads to this easy layup by Cañada, which puts the Warriors up by 4.
Shifai trying to go for it, spin, shoot, and basket. Well done, Lo Shifai.
The Warriors outscore the Dragons 30-13 in the third quarter as they take an 8-point lead heading into the final quarter.
Richard Smith, well done. Nope. Sloppy, well done, John Ng.
Nice long pass.
Cedric Bozeman with a nice dish to Gavin Edwards for the inside score.
And that's Malaysia Dragons basket, 4 points.
Then he spots up from outside and pulls them back within 1 possession.
Good start.
Very, very handy basket there. That's a 3-point.
Edwards wide open from the outside. He gets it to go and ties it at 68.
68 apiece.
Warriors with the slim lead, and once again, Edwards pulls them even at 72 with this long jumper. Unfortunately, that's all the Dragons would manage to score in this one, as Steve Thomas has his way inside, giving the Warriors the lead back. As time winds down, the game comes to a close with the Warriors on top. They sweep the Dragons in their doubleheader, which puts them at 500 for the season, as the Dragons are handed their second loss in a row, which drops them to a matching 2-2 for the season.
Well, first of all, thank you. I appreciate that. But it's for us, it's about mental toughness. We pride ourselves on defense and rebounding, and certainly in the first half, we couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. We really struggled shooting the ball. So once we bounced back and made a couple of shots, our defense stayed consistent, and that's really what we try and pride ourselves on.
We just wanted to keep fighting. You know, I think our last away game in Saigon, you know, in that same situation, you know, we kind of lost ourselves, but today, you know, we held together and we were able to pull out the win.